Hello, my name is Onage_TV313 and I want to be showing you a deck that I have made. Attack strategy that I have made on Clash Royale. It is very effective. This attack strategy contains a bomber, bomb tower, giant skeleton, musketeer, goblins, arrows, spare goblins, and witches. Now, what you mainly want to do is set down your bomber tower as defense first, then have your giant skeleton in the back. Then, as he goes along, set your bomber down. Then have something that can attack air, such as your musketeer or witches behind him and the bomber. So your bomber takes out the AoE, and you can use witches to take out AoE stuff in the sky, such as minions or, dragons or something. But what is more effective for dragons is musketeers. It just depends on what you prefer to use out of those. Or you can even use spare goblins. But I usually save these two at the end, spare goblins and goblins, for a counter. So consider that. But I'm going to be showing you 3 replays that I have done with this attack strategy, and hopefully you enjoy it and may use it. Hopefully it worked for you as well. So this is the first one. I start off with my bomber tower, so I'm going to put that down immediately. What you want to do is put it in the middle at the center, and whichever side is, like, you have one side to put it on. You can either put it on this side, so it'll cover this side more, or this side more. Whichever they put their troops on, you will put it on that side. So you put it more to one more, row to the left, right, and it will be covering the right more. And troops will be, going directly to that tower. Even though if they have something like a hog on the right hand side, while it's more on the left, they would still go to that. But stuff like troops that's far, like defensive troops that's way on the far right, they end up going to your tower, so you have to lure them out to go to your tower. So let's see what he's rocking with. He's rocking with a P.E.K.K.A. P.E.K.K.A, which has a lot of health. I know that it has a lot of health, so I use my skeleton as a way of taking him out, because I already know that he was going to use, his P.E.K.K.A to get to my tower. So once he take out my giant skeleton, I use his bomb to blow, that P.E.K.K.A down super low, and then hopefully, get some hit points off my witch or whatever that I have attacking his tower. So what I originally want to do is put down another tower, but I guess I'm waiting for him to recharge. Yes, he's put down his dragon, so I put down my musketeer. Musketeer is the great counter for dragons. Great counter for dragons. Now I'm gonna put down my giant skeleton. I'm gonna put down my witches to AoE from the back. Then I'm gonna put down my bomber to take out more air AoE, and wait and see if he put down the Tesla. So I ended up putting down more troops to distract that Tesla, so it don't go directly to my bomber, so my bomber can get to a tower. What the original plan is to get your giant skeleton to their tower and, let him die. Once he die, he would do a lot of damage to their tower, and then have the backup troops that's in the back of him kill the, finish off the tower. That is the original strategy for that comp right there. So I'm going to put down my skeleton. I laughed at him because we got his tower down really low, and he haven't even touched my he haven't touched my towers at all. So, I thought that was pretty funny that we was giving a level 7 a hard time. This attack strategy is so well, so well. So now I got two air things attacking that baby dragon. So then I put my he did this very well. He did this very well. He put his barbarians right between my troops to take out my witches. But we still get them, pretty far and enough space to take out that tower. So we take that victory by taking out his tower. We had two witches and two musketeers, so I already knew that was a win on his tower. So that was OP. OP. Now another strategy that I have did was versus this dude. Oh, this was a draw. This is versus a level 6. He gave us a hard time. He gave us a real hard time. But you can use your giant skeleton as a defense or offense. If they got a super OP thing such as a P.E.K.K.A, then you can use the giant skeleton to tank. For minion hordes, which are very OP, all you gotta do is just arrows those. Those are the mainly problems that you're gonna really have, unless they have defenses just like you, such as that right there. So let's see. Just testing him out. We're gonna he put down his giant. What we want to do is put down our goblins, then our spare goblins, as I said previously, and then have him take out that nice little giant. Give him a laugh, because we thought we was gonna be able to take out his stuff also. So I put down my tower again because it ran out of time. Then I'm gonna restart my strategy. Then I said, oh, he put down his minion horde when I didn't have my arrows up, so that was kind of a problem for me. If that happens, then all you gotta do is just put down a witch, and then that would end up taking him out. He thought that that Inferno Tower was going to be able to stop my P.E.K.K.A, but I mean not my P.E.K.K.A. I'm sorry, my giant skeleton, and it still ended up, taking his tower. So we put down our skeleton tower, put down our goblins, and that's gonna take out the knight real easy. So the skeleton works versus knights also. Very OP. We're gonna put down our witch for the skeletons can help. We're gonna arrows those minion hordes. Then we are gonna put our bombers down to attack AoEs. Then we're gonna put down our spare goblins. Oh, never mind. No, we didn't. We sent in our musketeer to the other side. Now he's going to be able to down that tower a little bit more. So then he sent in those. We put down our tower. That's going to attract all his troops that he sent from left to and right, all to the center, and that worked beautifully. If I was to let that happen, he would have. If I wouldn't have had that bomb tower, he would have been able to get some damage on both of my things. So we send down the witch because we don't have a bomber tower yet. Then he tried to arrows. We put down our tower, bomb tower. Then we start our attack strategy. I didn't want him to take out my bomb tower, so I used those. Oh, one thing that people have been using to counter giant skeletons are minion hordes also. So what you got to do is just arrows very fast, just real simple, nothing that I haven't discussed already. So we taking out that giant, take out that minion, that P.E.K.K.A. And now we only got 15 seconds before we can take out that tower. And it looks like we're probably not going to be able to get that because we just now, deploying our rotation. I try to use this my tower to take out his that was a good matchup. But I try to use my my tower to take out his Inferno quicker. So that was another attack strategy. Let's see another one. This is the last one that I have for you guys, and then I will do one live. Then I will do one live. So this is versus Anti-Footix, and I hope this go well. He sent down hogs and minion horde. So we put down our little goblins, and then we arrows his minion horde. So that was very well played. And then I knew he didn't have a lot of elixir left, so I thought we was gonna be able to get some something off on that tower, but he sent in his goblins, so that kind of countered. So now we're just gonna wait for him to put down something. We're gonna drop off our bomb tower. We wanted to put some arrows, but we couldn't because we used them already. So we use our witch to take him out. Even though he did a lot of DPS on our stuff, we tried to get our our giant skeleton in front of that witch, but gotta work with what you gotta work with. And this one little hog made my bomber go away from the tower, and that saved his tower so hard. That would have did so much damage to his tower. Saved him. Saved him, saved him, saved him. So I tried to get my spirit goblins to do some damage and to, get my giant skeleton back.
It doesn't take much to see how
so there we go again with not having
at least one day of opportunity
our
give back.
arrows to take out the minion horde. So we'll use our witch to take him out. We just gonna let this witch die. I believe so. I believe we were gonna let him die. Now then I realized I have to do something now, or that minion horde is gonna do some damage. So I arrows that, and then I need to put down something. So actually no, I put down my goblins. So that was that. So we reset with our defense, and then I knew we was gonna get some damage off on that tower with that push until you put that skeleton army down, and that distracted my bomber, and they took out my bomber. So I put down my witch to do some damage. He put down minion horde, arrows, and he put down spare goblins and did some damage. My musketeer didn't do damage. So what we're gonna do is rotate our, do our rotation again. He put down minion horde and his minions also. So that was like whoa, what type of combination. so then he's just trying to spam to distract my bomber, my skeleton bomber, so he wouldn't be able to do any damage. But we just taunted him by saying good game because we already knew we was gonna win. To make sure we was gonna win, get that tower, I put down my giant skeleton. Then we're gonna arrows whatever he comes, whatever comes in, and do damage to the tower at the same time, and then that's game. So those are the two, that's the attack strategy. Now I'm gonna do one live for you guys. Hopefully this go well. Okay, let's see how this is gonna go. Hopefully it go well. Alright, we're going to get to level 6. Alright, let's see what he's working with. Now, we want to put down our giant, our bomber tower, so we're going to wait for him to put down some troops. Now we're going to put it more to the right because his troops are more to the right. So we don't have to really worry about those archers. Them archers can get one-shotted or two-shotted by our bomber tower, so we ain't really worried about that. But we is worried about that balloon, so we're gonna try to do some DPS to it before it can get to our tower, which we do. Now we really want to just go through our rotation again. Let's see, how should we do this? We were gonna put down our bomber now to take out those those barbarians. Now we're gonna put some goblins in the head so they don't just directly target our giant skeleton. But they ended up taking out those. We still end up doing some damage to his tower though. So now we're just gonna reset. We're just gonna wait for him to put down some troops, and then we are gonna defend off of it. You see how it's more to the left now, and I can put it more to the right. Now that he put down his troops to the left, I'm gonna put down, my troops more to the left. And he put down his nice little balloon. That's gonna take out my bomber tower 9 times out of 10. So now I put down my musketeer. So now I got my witches and my musketeer pushing. I'm gonna put down some goblins for them to help. I'm gonna put down a bomber for them to help my troops also. Now we're gonna hopefully do some more damage to the tower. He put down a witch. His witch ended up getting taken out. Now we're gonna put down our witch to help take out some of that damage to this. He put down a giant skeleton. So now we're gonna try to just defend off of that. Alright, so I think we probably overdid that one a little bit too much and used too much elixir. But you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes, right? Alright, so what the problem is that balloon. So we're gonna try our best to get to that ASAP. Oh, okay, now we're gonna put down spare goblins to take out those minions. Now he got now let's see what we're gonna do. Gonna put down, ooh, okay, so he got those. So we're going to send in our minions to the left to take out his troops. We're gonna have our giant skeleton tanking on the right hand side with our bomber behind him, but he's still getting taken out. We don't really have to worry about that minion on the left. I mean the right. So now what we're gonna do, we're going to put down a witch to take out that right hand side, and we're going to send in arrows to take out all of those things on the right hand side, but they still did too much damage. Now what we want to do, oh, the game is over. Good game, man. That was a good game. Well, that was a live attack for y'all, so to see, for y'all to see how it actually goes. Thank you for watching, and hopefully y'all hopefully this attack strategy worked for y'all. So I'm out this thing. Peace.